Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to sleep? Just be glad it's me and not some malicious entity looking to terrorize you in your dreams. We're at our most vulnerable when asleep, which explains why these 10 most horrifying sleep creatures wait until we've drifted off to pounce. Since you won't be sleeping anytime soon, why not subscribe to Top 10 Archive and click the bell to be notified of videos to help keep you awake? If you wind up liking this list of terrifying creatures, be sure to let us know with a thumbs up and comment with your own horrific sleep experience.
Number 10. Alp. Donning its Tarkampa, or magic hat, the Alp has been compared to the common vampire or incubus. Generally a male spirit, the Alp draws its power from its hat and uses it to infest the dreams of women that it visits late at night. Alps have been described as being the spirit of recently deceased men, a sinful pregnant woman, or that of a woman who ate food that a dwarf spit on. Alps can also be birthed by women that perform rude gestures while pregnant. While not in their normal, horrific form, the Alp appears as either a cat, dog, pig, or snake and enters its victim through their mouth to manifest nightmares. Number 9. Saya. In Kashmiri mythology, an invisible creature known as the Saya or Pasikdar has been directly linked to sleep paralysis. Believers in this unseen beast think that the fiend is already present in everybody's home, but will only attack when the house is left unclean or if the family fails to worship God. It's also believed the Saya visits people that get pleasure from the misfortune of others. Number 8. The Oily Man. The Oily Man, or Orang Minyak of Malay folklore, is a devilish being with one primary target: unmarried girls. He doesn't attack at all hours in the day, though, and instead focuses on visiting these helpless vixens as they sleep. His oily skin is said to be the product of a deal he made with the devil. Beyond his shiny black skin, Orang Minyak is completely bald and sports fiery red eyes. He stands over his victim as they sleep, paralyzing them should they stir awake. They're left in a state of panic as they struggle to determine whether they're really awake or stuck in a nightmare. When the oily man vanishes, he leaves behind a black cross on the forehead of his victim. Number 7. Pesanta. One common factor in sleep paralysis is the feeling like something is sitting on your chest. In Catalan legend, that symptom is explained as the pesanta, an oversized nightmare canine that's black and hairy with steel paws. Pesanta is said to enter his victims' homes and sit on their chests, impeding their ability to breathe. As they struggle for air, the devilish pooch enhances the terror by bestowing upon them horrific nightmares. Lore claims you can place a broom next to your bed or spread millet around your bedroom to prevent the pesanta from entering. Number 6. The Domovoi. When it comes to beasts that disrupt our sleep, the Domovoi of Latvian mythology is possibly the tamest of them all. This mischievous house spirit doesn't wish to do harm by causing sleep paralysis or by sucking the energy from its victims while they sleep. Instead, when it prefers a family to leave the house, it will give them a pinch in their sleep. It's often not enough to wake them up, but when the Domovoi really wants the house to be empty, it'll be a painful sensation. Number 5. Noknica, the night hag of Poland. This nightmare spirit is known to sit on her victims' chests and draw energy directly from them. Similar to a vampire, she feeds on people, but instead of fear, she goes after that which keeps us alive. She won't outright kill her victim, but instead will drain them mercilessly almost to a point of no return before stopping. The hag will return night after night in search of that delicious life force. The only known way to escape her is to fight back and prove that you're not an easy meal. Number 4. Ogan Oru. In the southwest region of Nigeria, when a person complains of having difficulty sleeping due to the presence of a demonic force, they're said to have Ogan Oru. The condition is described as being related to instances of a demonic force that infiltrates the body and alters the psyche, creating nightmares where there were once pleasant dreams. Those that suffer under the presence of Ogan Oru are relieved only through Christian prayers or through other traditional rituals. Number 3. Kanashibari. Associated with sleep paralysis in Japan, Kanashibari translates to bound up with metal, a fitting name for such a paralyzing spirit. Kanashibari is said to manifest when a person is possessed and can only be dispelled through the use of a shugenja, or priest that recites Buddhist sutras to drive away the unwanted spirit. Like with most sleep monsters, victims of Kanashibari are said to wake up with a crushing weight on their chest. Number 2. Batabat. In the darkest lore of Lucano culture is the Batabat, a vengeful spirit with no love lost for the living. The Batabat is one of the few sleep spirits that can cause death, which it brings in the form of a nocturnal disease known as sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome, or SUNS. The condition is also called bangungot, or the Filipino word for nightmare. It's thought that the Batabat appears as an old, overweight woman that sits on the chest of her victims, suffocating them to death. She resides in trees and exacts vengeance upon those that disturb her home. Number 1. Mara. Pulled from Germanic and Slavic folklore, a Mara is a malicious spirit or goblin that's directly associated with bringing terrible dreams to people while they sleep. The Mara isn't a danger to people, though it will sit upon their chests and fill their heads with horrific imagery and nightmares. Maras are the physical embodiment of our nightmares, and the reason some of us will have difficulties falling asleep come nightfall tonight. Thanks for watching. Now, if you can stop your hand from shaking, subscribe, click the bell, like this video, and leave your comment about which of these sleep creatures just may keep you awake for a long, long time.